Hey everybody, it's Marshall here for Trade-In Detectives. Today I'm taking a look at the Dragon Age Keep. Dragon Age Keep is the new solution to file transfers between sequels for EA and Bioware, or at least within the Dragon Age franchise. They'll probably move forward with this in the coming Mass Effect series. Um, so, Dragon Age Inquisition presents a new problem in that it's the first sequel in the series that's cross-generation, and anybody who's upgraded from their PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360 to the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One haven't been able to take their files with them. But Bioware has you sorted. The Dragon Age Keep is similar to the typical file transfer. However, it's all cloud-based. There are no actual save files, no manual save files. You don't load it when you start Dragon Age Inquisition when it launches. What you do is you log into your Dragon Age Origins or Dragon Age 2 character and then log into your EA Origin account on that character, and it will upload your progress automatically. You don't have to do anything else manually to the Bioware servers. Now, Bioware has been doing this since Dragon Age Origins launched. They've been using this data to keep track of the choices and choices and characters players make in the franchise and their other franchise, Mass Effect, ever since Mass Effect 2, in order to determine what direction to take the series in and what kind of content players enjoy and how they play the game. And now you can use that data to transfer, or not transfer, because they want to be very clear that this is not a file transfer. What this is you importing your data from Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2 and then exporting that to Dragon Age Inquisition. I'll explain more on that later. Right now I'm just giving you a brief overview of the features of the Dragon Age Keep. It's very similar to the Mass Effect Genesis comic, if you're familiar with it, if you played Mass Effect 2 on the PS3 before the Mass Effect trilogy launched, as Mass Effect 1 was not available. And the comic allowed players to get a brief narrative and make some of the more important choices in Mass Effect 1 without having played it. Now I'm going to start the keep here, or rather I'm going to give you demonstrate how you start the keep and what happens when you first start it. Now, the first time you load into the Dragon Age Keep, you'll log in with your EA and Origin account, and it'll begin the syncing process. I've been in the beta since it was closed, so that didn't happen when I logged in, but there's an ability to replay and resync your data, which I will use to demonstrate what the process is going to look like the first time you load into the Dragon Age Keep. I want to point out again that this is not a typical traditional file transfer. This is syncing. This is the power of the cloud. Now, the sync is the first thing you're going to see when you log in to the Dragon Age Keep. And basically, all it's doing is it's looking through the Bioware servers for all the decisions you've made, all the characters you've created, all of your achievements, all the progress you've made. And this syncs between Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2. Assuming that you've played either of those games while logged into your EA Origin account. It takes a few minutes. Spend it just loading, looking through all of your achievements. Your progress might not look like my progress. Probably not. I haven't played Dragon Age Origins or Dragon Age 2 while logged into my Origin account until the last month in preparation for Dragon Age Inquisition. So I don't have a lot of progress to import. You might have none, you might have all the progress. You might have played all the characters and made every available choice. Now once you've synced, you'll be able to choose your character. There's a combination of all the default genders, races, classes, and origins. as well as any custom characters you've made. Now you can sort these at the top there by class, gender, origin, or you can sort it by custom and default characters. You cannot customize your characters from the keep. Your characters are just imported, and if you aren't importing a custom character, you have to pick from the default just origin, just the default character states. And just like the Dragon Age Origins characters, you have to pick a Dragon Age 2 protagonist, and this one is Hawk. And Hawk is a specific character, sort of like Shepard's, or sorry, sort of like Bioware's Shepard in the Mass Effect trilogy, in that he has a specific background, he has a voice actor, he's a specific race, but you can still choose his class and gender, or her class and gender, their class and gender. Now, once you've selected your character and finished the sync, you begin the interactive story summary, and this is a narrative that gives you a brief overview of the storyline of the first 2 games. I've edited this down. It's a 20-minute narrative that I've edited down
if you believe
to
the stories, mankind's
2 or 3
pride
minutes,
gave
just for the
rise
sake
to
of
the
time.
Darkspawn. Countless in number and toxic to all life, Darkspawn search endlessly for an archdemon. When they find one, Darkspawn armies surge up from their corrupt barrows beneath the ground, and a blight begins. Grey Wardens are the only warriors capable of destroying an archdemon, and history always honors the one who sacrifices all to kill the beast. In the 5th Blight, the Warden was the hero of Ferelden. Youngest child of Ferelden's powerful Terran Cousland. Betrayal saw the Cousland's ancestral castle burn, and the Terran and his wife slain. Duncan, a Grey Warden, helped the young noble escape to a new life with the Wardens.
Now, there are points in the narrative of the ISS that you are able to stop the narrative, pause it, and make a decision at a major
they arrived in Redcliffe to find the
plot
town
point in the narrative of the game itself. You can see
rose
there
in
that there's a
waves and
small
assailed the battered
bar
village.
moving across the button that indicates how much time is left to make that decision. And you click that button,
With the
pause
hero's
it,
help,
make your choice.
the people of Redcliffe
Carry on.
stood fast against the undead horde. Ferelden still stands, as obstinate and resolute
Now,
as the
I'm
Dog
showing the
Lords
ending
ever
here
are.
to demonstrate one crucial
the
problem I
events
have
of
with
the
the
Fifth Blight
ISS. You're unable to
revolted
pause
as
the
the nation
ISS, leave it,
rebuilds.
and come back at a certain
For people
decision point.
across Thedas,
You have to watch the whole
legends of the
thing.
hero of
And that
Ferelden
means
remain
that
the
you also,
nation's
in order to
brightest beacons of
view
hope
the ISS for
during
Dragon
its
Age 2,
darkest
you have to
times.
watch all 10 minutes of the
It all
ISS
began
for
in
Dragon Age
Kirkwall,
Origins. And
the
when you
fall
do,
of
it
Knight
just jumps in.
Commander Meredith, the Kunari
See that fade
uprising,
out and then change in
and of
music?
course,
Boom,
the
we're in Dragon
Chantry's
Age 2 now.
destruction and the onset of Mage
And
rebellion.
that's it. I would have liked to
One
see the
person
ability to
always
jump
stood
in and out of
amidst the
there,
swirling
just for the
chaos.
sake of
Hawk,
time
the
and
champion of Kirkwall.
just to make it easier. Now, once you've synced your progress and finished the ISS, you're brought back into the tapestry for the Dragon Age Keep. And this is where the meat of the keep really is. And this is where you make the majority of the hundreds of decisions available to you that are not included in the ISS, because the ISS is really just a small general review or overview of the storyline. It only includes the main plot points, the main acts of the Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2 stories, and doesn't include any of the side quests, any of the companion quests, any of the prologues. It doesn't include DLC. But fortunately, Bioware has included the ability to make these decisions. In addition to the tapestry, you have the heroes screen, which, similar to the heroes screen at the end of the sync, allows you to choose who the specific heroes are in the world state that you're creating as you're creating it, from your custom heroes as well as your default heroes in both Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2. You also have the progress screen, Oh, I'm sorry, not progress, career screen, which includes all of your achievements for the main Dragon Age games, as well as the DLC, including rewards. I'm not entirely sure what that means. I think rewards specifically refer to rewards from the DLC in those games for those games, and not rewards for Dragon Age Inquisition. In addition, you have the Dragon Age Keep achievements, which are really just earned by playing around in the Keep. Finally, you have the last court, which I will not go into in depth, but it's a nice little text game that does not really tie into Dragon Age Inquisition, Dragon Age 2, or Dragon Age Origins at all, but it's a bit of fun, so I recommend you give it a shot when you log into the Dragon Age Keep. Now to the right here, you have your account management screen, and this is where you manage all of your different world states, which are just the standard, not standard, but the different, let's call them the saves themselves, that include all of your progress or decisions made in Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2. In addition to that, you also have your social menu where you have access to all of your Origin friends. And from here, you can make a few changes to your world states. You can create new world states. You can delete them. You can randomize them. This is also where you choose which world state you are in fact editing. The wording's a little vague. It says view world state. That's actually the way you change which world state you're editing and not actually just looking at. So I've actually made quite a mess across 2 or 3 different world states because I thought they were all the same one. Now here in the tapestry, you can make choices that you made in the ISS, like your starting hero. You can also go in and choose your companions. Here you can determine who your protagonist romanced, if you resolved their quest lines, if they survived the events of the game, if they were enemies or became enemies with your protagonist. Additionally, you can change all of the side quests available in the game, make decisions regarding them. One problem I have with as thorough as the tapestry is and as many choices as it gives you, it doesn't give you a whole lot of context for the decisions being made in the game. It gives you a brief sentence to give you an idea of what the decision you're making is, and then it gives you another sentence for each possible choice. It doesn't really, in my opinion, adequately give you the context for the decision that you're making. Another problem that I have with the tapestry is that it ties the locations into the plot lines, or rather the main plot points tied to that location. So the entirety of Orzammar, for instance, is nestled in the Paragon of Her Kind side quest. Not side quest, main quest. And it's not exactly a friendly way to go about that, in my opinion. As an example of that, here we have the Paragon of Her Kind quest, the largest of the nests. And inside we have all of the side quests that take place in Orzammar. Even though the Paragon of Her Kind quest itself isn't entirely long when you get to the meat of it, most of it is just a series of side quests that take you through the deep roads through Orzammar that get you involved in some dwarven intrigue and politics. Now I want to compare that to a smaller main plot point, the Broken Circle, which is itself it's a bit longer, but it doesn't have as many side quests in it. And here you can just see the specific choices related to that quest itself, and not necessarily related to the general geographical area for that quest, as you have with a paragon of her kind. You also have the Landsmeet, which is itself set in Denerim, but for some reason sits in the larger menu, even though it's just one decision to be made. As important as that decision is, I don't think it necessarily warrants its own specific section in the same way that, say, Orzammar as its own geographical region deserves compared to Denerim. So now you might be wondering, so you've created your world state in the Dragon Age Keep. How do you get that into Dragon Age Inquisition? This is how. You go into your main menu, and you select the specific world state, and from there you choose to import it into Dragon Age Inquisition. It's not known right now how exactly this works, if the world state affects the entirety of the game, or if that's just or if you just import it and it's one of several world states you can choose when you start a new character. That remains to be seen. Now I've changed my active world state to demonstrate kind of some of the changes that occur. You can see that the overview of the tapestry has changed. Some of the pictures have changed to demonstrate where plot points differed. Now you can also share these world states with friends, pass them around, modify them, or maybe to start from the same world state to see what kind of decisions you make based on that. Now once this loads again, you'll see another difference in the tapestry. And it's a very nice, that's something I have to compliment them for. It gives you a nice, just quick glimpse at some of the key decisions that were made. For instance, the vines over the heart indicate that there was no previous romance. Or the difference between the mages and the Templar being in the picture for Broken Circle, depending on who the warden aligned with. Or the broken or intact shield, depending on whether the warden survived Dragon Age Origins. There are a few disclaimers here. At any point now, you can go back, log into Dragon Age Origins or Dragon Age 2 on your Origin account, and your progress will be synced with the Dragon Age Keep and the Bioware servers. Unfortunately, if you've lost your saves or are unable to do that and haven't been logged into the Bioware servers while playing, you are out of luck. Another issue here, potentially for some people, is that all roads lead through the Dragon Age Keep. Even if you are using the same file system, or sorry, not the same file system, you are using the same game system, same console, to play Dragon Age Inquisition as you played with Dragon Age 2 and Dragon Age Origins, you will still have to use the Dragon Age Keep. This is because Dragon Age Inquisition is using a different save system and a different engine than Dragon Age Origins and 2. Dragon Age Origins and 2 used the Unreal Engine, while Dragon Age Inquisition is using DICE's Frostbite engine. And as such, it makes saves incompatible across games. Thank you for watching. I'm Marshall for TradingDetectives.com. If you like this video, subscribe for more video content. For tips and tricks, video game news, and trade-in prices, head on over to TradingDetectives.com. Dragon Age Inquisition launches November 18th in the US, November 20th in Australia, November 21st in Europe, and November 27th in Japan.